Hello folks, we got a package from Amazon. I know what's in it. Stay tuned. We're going to show you an installation that a lot of my people have been asking me for. I'm going to roll the intro and then meet me in the trailer. Well folks, I do love my Aliner, and it's got a nice heavy duty furnace to keep you warm in the cold. It's pretty cold, it's winter, it's January. We got some things from Amazon. One thing we got is we got these little things to hold the door open. In there. These were on the outside by the door, and mine rotted away. It just got dried out from the sun. So I have these things, and this is the receiver for it. Put this on the door like that, snaps in, and it keeps the door open. So I'm going to replace that. Same screws, same holes, same company, I hope. But you know, I love my Aliner. It's got everything I want in it. It's got refrigerator, water system, outside shower, even a microwave when I got electricity. And when I have electricity, I don't need to use the furnace much. I can use a little electric heater, but I'm boondocking a lot more these days, and so I'm using the furnace. And one of the things that people notice is that this nasty little thermostat for the furnace just doesn't quite do the job it should. It runs all over the place for heat. I think it's got a what they call a refresh range of about 20 degrees. Where it goes up 20 degrees, comes down 20 degrees, up 20 degrees, down 20 degrees. People don't like that very much. So, we did buy non-programmable thermostat on Amazon. We'll put the link below. And it's digital, and so it should hook right up and work just the way this one would work, only better. Should turn it on and off. And I don't really mind this so much because I just use it as an on-off switch. But this little switch at the top, this switch is the on-off switch at the top, and it's real hard to work for most people. I'm kind of used to it now, but that's on, and over there is off. And you can see where it says the temperature is on here, but and of course the furnace runs until it cools down. It gets hot from the propane flame in there, and it's got a pretty big flame, pretty big noise too, but that's why you don't usually use these when you're asleep, because they'll wake you up. In fact, I've been at rallies where we're close together and it's cold and people use them all night. And every time it comes on, it's like a jet engine. So it woke me up from where I was. But this just pops off like that. And you got this. Zoom out a little bit. But it says it's 70 degrees in here. But we're going to unscrew this and install the new one. So let's get the tools together. Okay, so we took the cover off, and now we're just taking the screws off, which amazingly, they're actually just Phillips head screws, regular everyday Phillips head screws. So that's not bad. And I took that one out already. Just 2 screws. And then on the back, there are 2 wires. A white one and a red one. And really all that is an on-off switch. That's all that does. The box, zoom up just a little. Comes like that out of the box. You flip off the back. That's where the batteries should be. That comes with batteries and screws. 2 things that are very helpful. So there are the batteries and some screws to mount it. We got to make sure we put the batteries in right. So stick those in there. Get them out of the way. Don't think it'll hurt anything. It's off, but it's telling us it's 62 degrees in here. So that's nice. Nice comfortable temperature to work. Now of course this is flathead screwdriver, so we got to change screwdrivers. Take the wires. We're going to take the wires off the old one. And the wires will come in through the back, through this little hole. So, and the screws are marked. You can see this. Zoom in a little bit. The screws are marked W for white and RH and RC for red, for air conditioning, and red for cooling and red for heat. So we don't have air conditioning through this thermostat, so we'll just leave that like that. And the red will go on the red. So we'll run these wires through the back. And we'll loop the red one around the red. Sorry if this isn't real easy to see, but it's pretty simple stuff. That wire's got a loop in it already, so I want to keep that in there because I'm lazy. We'll push that down inside the screw so it gets in there. Might have to unscrew the screw a little bit more. There we go. It's now under the screw, so we'll tighten it down. You don't want to tighten it down super tight, but we do want to make it so it doesn't come off. And then we'll do the same with the white one. The white one doesn't have got a jumper cable to it. These have a little washer between the screw and the wire, so you really do have to unscrew them quite a bit to get the wire between the screw and the washer. Not the most expensive way of doing things, but if it works, you know, you'll never have to do anything with that again. All right. Well, I think it's made the, we push the wire back into the wall. And we can snap this up against the wall like that. But, this can go on here like this. Because it's not the same as the other one, this is electronic. It doesn't matter whether it's this way, or this way. So we might just put it that way. Now they come with screws that they like you to use, they're pretty long. I think I might change to my screws. I have some a little more aggressive screws. They're a lot shorter. And turn and see how many turns we have to go before it eats into the wood board. So it went in kind of hard and kind of. Now this is a little plug here, has to plug into this little place here, so you don't try to put it on upside down. So we're gonna snap it in there and we'll turn on the heat. So now I turned on the furnace and I turned this up to 70. It says it's 62 in here, and I turned it up to 70. So we got heat. It's coming up. We're gonna let it go until it reaches 70 degrees in here. See if it turns off and works. Shouldn't take it too long. When the unit is turned off, there's only one temperature here. Hopefully it just says 71 there. When you turn it on, this is the temperature that you set it. To set it at the temperature, and you use these two little buttons up and down to go up and down in that temperature. We're at 70 in here right now. I don't really want it to come on, but if I was to go all the way up to 69, 70, 71, it comes on. If I go back down to 69, 68, it should turn off. And of course, if I hit the on-off button, it'll turn off too. And the other display goes away. So folks, that's the little project for today. We got the electronic thermostat in there. Every time that furnace comes on, it's going to run for a full minute, whether it's hot or not. That's to guarantee that it cools down the system. It also takes quite a lot of battery power. Not a ton, but if you run your furnace all night long, it will definitely run your battery down. Lead acid battery will definitely run it down in one night, on a cold night. If you've got the trailer pretty well insulated and covered, and you're not in sub-zero temperatures, you're just bringing it up from 50 degrees, it might be alright. But I've been in campsites where people are running them all night, and in the morning they wonder why their batteries are dead. So know your power consumption. We got to do a video on solar and power consumption so people understand what they're asking their batteries to do. And now I have this beautiful little baby. If anybody needs a bimetal thermostat, I'm glad to send this to you. Just let me know. Send me a name and address, and I'll drop this in the mail. All right. Thanks, folks. I hope this was helpful. If you're going to change an old trailer into the new modern age, this is one of the things you can do. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. We got lots of good camping trips coming up, lots of good places I'm visiting. Hope to maybe meet you on the road. So get out and explore. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Alright, I couldn't stand it. Had to go out and get the drill and make it right. There it is. The right way now. Are you happy?